Madam Speaker, I yield 5 minutes to the gentleman from Michigan and the prime sponsor of the resolution, Mr. James.
The gentleman from Michigan is now recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today in support of my resolution, H.J. Res. 98, to provide for congressional disapproval of the NLRB's recent joint employer rule. I want to first thank the esteemed member from North Carolina, Chairwoman Foxx, and her staff for working with me and my staff to get this bill to the floor and hopefully to the Senate. I've been here about a year, and it's readily apparent to me that too many people in this town are making rules that they will never live by in an area where they've never had to survive in the business world. And too many of my colleagues seem to be convinced that small business is the enemy and big government is here to save them. Plainly put, this joint employer rule is part of the Biden administration's anti-freedom, anti-growth, and anti-business agenda that is gutting the American dream. Madam Speaker, the American people don't want Washington telling them how to start or manage a business in this country. Don't take it from me. Franchise owners in my district have conveyed to me that they are choosing retirement over dealing with this harmful policy. They want the chance to create a better life for their families and their employees' families and not be controlled by out-of-control bureaucrats at the NLRB. We already have the right to collectively bargain in this country, but this rule goes too far. This is the most glaring evidence yet that capitalism and choice are threats to this administration's socialist America Last agenda. When this regulation was enacted under the Obama administration, it cost franchise businesses $33.3 billion per year. According to the International Franchise Association, around 26% of businesses are owned by people of color, compared with 17% of independent businesses generally. Madam Speaker, I fear this harmful rule will lead to job losses, increase of cost of living for Americans already suffering, few American dreams being realized as well. You know, it burns me up when I hear politicians talk about creating jobs. Politicians can't create jobs, but they sure can kill them. That is what this regulation does. Bureaucrats don't create jobs, businesses create jobs. But Republicans aim to make policy that will not only result in more jobs, but more job creators. These job creators, these entrepreneurs, these franchisees, these independent contractors create good paying jobs and give people opportunity to succeed. And overturning this joint employer rule is just the first step in the right direction. I'm the walking result of the American dream. My father started our family business with one truck, one trailer, and no excuses, and worked 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, with my mother by his side. When he handed that business down, my brother and I, with a wonderful team and the grace of God, were helped to grow it to higher heights. We put more effort into it, and that is the story of how this nation grows and is more successful. But we can't allow this story to end. So, Madam Speaker, I implore my colleagues to remember that small business on Main Street in their districts as they cast their vote today, because the small business on Main Street will certainly remember them in November. For these reasons and more, I urge a yes vote on H.J. Res. 98, and with that, I yield back.